Hi guys, welcome back to Tiger Mom Podcast. This episode, I have one of my favorite comedian. He's handsome, he's charming, he's an international comedy star. Are you ready for the very handsome, very funny Amos Gill?
I would have preferred just funny.
Well, he didn't want me to use his look for selling tickets. Well, it kind of work against you, but when you become more and more famous, it start work better.
I think funny will stay the same. I'm feeling myself living in America. Handsome is falling away every day. I'm getting fat.
Me too.
Yeah,
I got 25%.
I think I'm losing my hair as well because the water quality is bad in America. I think
Your hair look good.
I think the shampoo's poison.
I think it is.
It's laundry detergent.
Yeah,
Yes.
If you look at my search history last night, my girlfriend and I, all right, we're laying in bed at 2 a.m. My hair is thinning. Is it possibly because shampoo is poison? My hair is thinning. Is it because I wear a hat too often? So it's begun for me. I caught one glimpse yesterday in someone took a photo and tagged me. I had like streaks through here and I was like, it's over.
Rosemary oil, that's all you have to do to stop it completely.
Really? The rosemary oil? We couldn't even fuck last night. My girlfriend's like, what's wrong? I was like, I've lost my hair.
I really think you boys should talk about rosemary oil because Zing's got 3 brothers. He's got the best hair, and he has his grandparents who had the balding gene, but very early on he just started rosemary oil. Like before I get the dick, I have to put the rosemary oil all over his scalp and massage it into there. And then he's like, you can have it now. I'm like, okay, I have to earn the dick with rosemary oil.
I really don't want to like baste myself like a lamb roast.
No, it's not like that. So it's the same it's a natural.
Yeah.
You don't have to get anything crazy. It's literally just rosemary oil.
But here's why I don't agree with what you're saying, because I would prefer to team up with someone like Hims and make money. Okay, I'm not about organics. I'm about poisoning people for cash.
That's
Hims,
good.
Get in touch with me.
That's good.
I don't know who your sponsors are. I'm started taking Nutrafol, which is disgusting, but you got to take 4 tablets for the rest of your life every day.
For what?
For Nutrafol. Fuck, I just shave it off and go to Turkey. Nutrafol is like a hair strengthening pills.
Wow, my rich friend, now she live in Tokyo. She the Japan like 干细胞, like they have the whatever is the technology. You can get your hair growing out. Good, right? Japan, yeah. Your hair look good. You're good. You're worrying about nothing. You should enjoy the pussy.
I should have started this podcast confident.
Yeah.
You said
no, you
good looking.
great.
I should have been like, good to see you, Jiaoying, but I
Yes.
collapsed internally immediately.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, Amos, you look good.
No, I'm telling you, Jiaoying, you've lived overseas before. As soon as I love America, it's been the best, but I haven't taken a good shit in 3 years. All the food, I love bread. I'm Croatian, we're big fat bread people. Mm-hmm. But every time I have bread in America, my stomach is upset. I feel like the fruit, the food, the veg. Mm-hmm. I got no nutrients in my body. I'm just slowly decaying from the inside.
I can help you with the Chinese medicine. It's natural medicine. It removes the toxins from your body. My boyfriend can't shit. He'll be like constipated for 3 days. The problem, I'm okay with him constipated, but he can't get hard. I'm like, that's the problem. So I give him the Chinese medication, which is like, it's a natural
some ground up animal of some variety.
Yeah, it's natural supplements that basically you take it, it removes toxins from your body. So he just shit like a bunny, and it's perfect.
It's changed my life.
Oh, she's giving you what, pangolin semen or something to give you a hard
I
dick?
didn't ask questions. I can't even read the bottle. But,
Yes, and he gave his mother. Now she's happy and shitting. Yeah.
Never been a problem my whole life, just like you, and never.
It's gone. I'm gonna give it to you. You can do research
Please.
on it. You are
Thank
the
you.
king of research, and you will.
I've had a great week with you,
5,000 years.
Jiaoying.
5,000 years of culture, history, and medicine. We can help your asshole.
Well, you've also, I will take that. You guys have got 1.2 billion people. Mm-hmm. The Chinese know how to fuck. Not only that, the government has been stopping you having more than one kid for a while.
Yeah.
And the population's still big. So, yeah, the Chinese know what's up.
Yes, we know what's going on. Here,
The Japanese, on the other hand,
they
don't fuck.
Yeah, they use triple condom. Like they like it clean.
Because
all the time, just not.
Yeah, not for
their wives or not for.
Yeah, they just watch octopuses, like octopus porn and that anime shit.
In Japan too. It's huge part of the culture.
It was. Do you remember quite recently the Japanese government had like they had a big emergency cabinet meeting with the government, and they had like ideas. They had to like pitch ideas how to get the birth rate up.
Yeah.
Because their birth rate is something like in 100 years they would have lost 70% of the population because no one wants to have children.
Nobody wants to have kids.
Because they're just living in Tron or whatever. They live in the digital world.
And also they don't have their guns and their weapons anymore. They're like kind of give up. Like,
Well, that's what happened. They used to be the rising sun, and now
yeah, what's the point?
they got a little bit too fascist and wanted to take over the world, and everyone said lose your testosterone, and now they just watch cartoon characters and Hello Kitty.
Yeah, sunset.
I wanted to start some Japanese beef on this show.
You're gonna round some
Every
Japanese.
time I'm around Chinese people, I'm like, so you hate the Japanese or what? I love to stir the pot of Asians.
I don't hate the people.
Because the rest of the world is my favorite thing about being white is that all white people think every other race on earth just magically gets along. It's just us. And it's so good when you travel, like you meet a Japanese person. I have some very close Japanese friends, and you have a few whiskeys with them, and they're like, South Korean is very stupid. And I'm like, yes.
I love that.
You're making me feel good about this. Like,
Yes.
Southeast Asian are very dirty.
Yes, they smell bad. they let it out. They have no place to vent. You know, they just being like, you know.
But like the whole world hates anyone. Like, you know, Africa's got civil war going on. Indians and Pakistani people constantly hate. And you know, I'm just thinking it's very racist of white people to say we're the only racist ones. I'd never take that away from other races.
Yes. Also, like the original discrimination in China is insane. If you are in Beijing, everyone you look at it, you just like. You're peasants.
Really?
You should share my shoes.
Is it like Hunger Games where they're like the capital and it goes
Yes. And then if anyone migrates to Beijing, their children are not allowed to go to school in Beijing. Doesn't matter how much money they make. It doesn't matter whatever it is. It's like the original. It's like you are born in the poor places. You deserve to be poor.
It hasn't quite worked out as a communist utopia where we're all hand in hand together and the workers of China have united.
The rich are the rich. The poor are poor.
I always do think that you know, for a country with its communist background, a lot of people wearing Balenciaga.
Yeah,
which I didn't think was Chairman Mao's original idea. That being said, his style.
Balenciaga, they don't like gay people, right? No, it's Dolce & Gabbana.
I thought they were an international pedophile ring, but who knows?
Oh yeah, that's what I heard of Balenciaga. But it's we like a brand like label whores because we've been hungry for a while and we want to show like I have money and like a new young rapper.
Oh yeah, I
got money.
Now you got so much money. I love seeing like Chinese people will wear Gucci to the gym.
Yes, they do.
Like they proper, real good. Like I love watching like a rich CCP kid in Melbourne, Australia, and they'll like go for a run on a wet day with new Yeezys.
Yeah.
It's like such a great flex. They just don't give a shit. They got so much money.
The beauty of me being around it, because I married very rich before I got my divorce and lose all the money. I never really get any money out of divorce because I can't divorce in China. He's gonna take everything because he knows everyone. I just want to get the children.
Oh, see, wait, hold on. You divorced in China, not in America.
In America, to a Chinese person. So I just want the divorce finalized. I want to have the children. I knew I can't get any money from him because I just can't. I know that. And the thing is that all my rich friends who were neighbors with me in Beijing, they feel so bad for me. They give me diamonds and they give me Rolex watches.
So you're saying that the upper class of Beijing society don't have respect for the fact that you're performing regularly at the Hollywood Improv?
No. They think I am.
JFL doesn't mean anything to Chinese high society?
They're like, it's okay. And they look at me, they're like, how much do you make a show? Like 100K? Oh my God, I'm so sorry how to work now. Like, it's okay. And they're like, I just feel bad for you. They gave me sympathy gifts, like just to make sure I know my place. They're like, you don't have to talk at dinner because you are poor, but you can have the Rolex.
only in the West, and of late as well, do we like we bestow pride into like being in the arts. But for most societies forever and cultures, you're like, it's prostitutes and comedians, actors. It's like the lowest of the social rung.
Yes, actors are better in China. Like the actors are like prostitutes, but like a comedian, I would be considered like the ugly prostitutes. Don't get to act and just like a clown.
Yeah, my grandfather's Croatian, and they don't really understand. This is what he says to me about comedy. He goes, you pretend to be mentally sick and the people are more sick than you pay. This is stupid. Everybody who watch needs much help. Much help because you like this.
I mean,
I'm not allowed to do that anymore. Actually,
he's probably
I used to do that.
He's probably the reason why you're so funny. You know,
He's the best.
Yeah, they tell the truth. You know, like my mom just tell me everything. My mom, just because as a mom, I'm gonna do comedy now. She goes, just because you are too ugly, you cannot make it in acting. Doesn't mean you can make it in comedy. Because I can't tell this to everyone. It's wisdom. Let me whisper. Not because not all ugly people are funny. Shh. She won't tell people. I don't want to give them wisdom for free. They don't pay me. They don't hear this. I'm like, oh.
My Croatian grandma, she would just say like wild stuff. And she did have dementia at the end here. But I remember once we watched an Eddie Murphy movie, and she goes like this. She goes, "Oh, love, poor Blackie, no money." I said, "No, that's Eddie Murphy. He's worth hundreds of millions of dollars." She goes, "No, love, black are poor." I said, "No, he's super rich. But how? How can from Africa then no money, love? You're no smart."
I love this. This is so funny.
I was just raised with Eastern European people who've come from like I went and visited them. So that's my mum's from Croatia. My dad's just an Aussie guy. I went and visited their village. And I used to have these feelings about them. Oh, they say all this dumb stuff. What's wrong with my grandparents? I went to the village. It's like they come from a town of 25 people in the mountains of Croatia, in a place called Obrovac. And it's like they have a yak, a cow, and like that's it. And we've got an uncle there. Like we have one uncle who stayed during the war. And this is really funny. I'll see if we can pull this guy up at some point in this. He believes he's a healer and that Mary, is in Jesus' mother, has bestowed upon him the power to heal. And I was like, okay, so he's like crazy. But he has people from all over Croatia and Bosnia and Serbia come to the village to be healed by him.
Oh my God.
His name is Yurovich.
We need to find him.
I'll see if I can send
Yurovich.
Okay. Jure and then space and then Jurjevic.
Oh my God.
And he's been like excommunicated from the Catholic Church, but this guy is like what I would be if I stayed there. Okay, so you need to spell Jurjevic. And this is like 100% what I would have done. I would have tried to become like a healer in the town.
You find a way to get
who gives speeches. Who tries to tell
definitely, you become a new dictator.
Oh yeah, I'd love to be.
You probably run a country.
Well, their country. Nah.
We can't find him, but he's special.
I'm going to send this over to you. But like that's what's so important about going back home to where your family's from is you realize.
Yes.
Like how not that long ago, and for a lot of places of the world, you are just in a village. Your whole life is you just fuck some other villager two towns over.
Yeah.
You have a kid and that's it.
My mom is just like, one time someone crossed me and she's like, don't worry about it. My grandpa, my grand uncle was a murderer. And
Really?
Your grandmother, after the war, do you know what she did? She cleaned the ears. I'm like, what do you mean? It's like, well, there's bags of ears where grandpa sliced off people's ear with the jewelry because it's too slow to take them out. People scream.
Right. He snatched
so he sliced the ears and with the jewelry, rich people, and he put it in the bag. And when he come home, your grandmother and her sister would peel the earrings.
There's a separation. It's like shelling almonds or something.
Yes, and then that's why I survive. We're not hungry because we steal. You know.
This is why your rise through American comedy has been swift. You've got that in you there somewhere.
I know. I have.
And you just come in like, get it done. Like even now, I don't want to. Like I love you, but I had to leave the hotel. I was going to eat steak frites. And then I was like, I've got to go and do work. And you've done like 5 podcasts here in the studio. You've organized this. You've broken into some building in downtown Montreal. And I couldn't organize. I thought I was just going to go to your room and we'd talk into an iPhone. But you're a woman of industry.
We want the good light on the handsome
and this is why the West will lose.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm willing to do everything to make things good. Like my mom's like, don't worry, I'll talk to grandma's spirit. She will kill her.
Okay, I don't know if this will come up on the screen. This is his profile picture.
Can you text me? Just text him.
You see this here?
Oh my, I'm dying.
That's a picture of Jesus and then Mary, and then he's put himself in there.
You have to send to them.
Okay.
This
is him, the healer.
I love it.
Yurovich.
Oh my God. I am proud of him.
I love it.
He
Okay,
made
so
something out of
okay, you see this here? He has like a V on his head, a scar. He says he woke up one day and he had a V in his head. Okay, and the V is actually the uterus of Mary,
So she.
and that's the mark of Mary that chose him to.
He was eating her pussy.
If I'm
I
gonna,
love that. People buy it. They do.
so people are writing this, right? They'll be like, I came to the village, I had a sore hip. He spoke to me, he laid his hand upon my hip, and Euro has made me walk again. Today I came to work to testify. When she was on a vacation, my mother came to Obravats. She asked for help as she had a heart problem and was waiting for surgery and the installation of being able to stand. Jesus performed a miracle through this chosen one. And when she returned to America, they went to the hospital and said, you are cured. Yurovich, this man should become a saint. So that's my family history right now.
I'm so proud of it. I mean, this like he just whatever. He has a cow and a mountain, and he made it.
If he could run his hand through my hair,
he did.
that's all I'm going to go this summer and see if he can get some thicker hair.
He definitely will. Yeah, it's the power of your ancestry. Like you know, like I have hardships. I pray to my great grandfather who's a murderer. To be like, great grandma just give me the power.
So he's like a full gangster.
He was basically a Robin Hood. That
That's a way more aggressive Robin Hood than the story I had.
Yes, he's just a rich.
Cut the ears of the rich people off and gave them to the poor.
Yes, because after trying to become communist, all of the rich people, landowners, have to give up their lands.
Do you hear the people sing? No, they don't fucking hear anything anymore.
Yes,
because Mr. Summers has come through with a blade.
my great grandparents owns huge lands. They own everything, but they have to give up. But you don't just give up slowly. They come invade and they kill everyone, steal all your stuff, and rape and kill. So he lost things, so he won't take them back.
I love this.
And
this is so much more interesting than most comedian stories.
My mom is very proud. Whenever somebody bully me, she just, they are messing with the wrong people, I will make them disappear. Like I'm like, Mom, you're a housewife. She goes, oh, I used to run a brothel when you were a little girl. You know that. I'm like, yes, but she's like, I will die to protect our dignity. Someone wants to fuck with me, I'll go to jail. They die.
So your mum was like a madam at a brothel, right? So she ran it?
She owns it, and she has managers run it. I don't know how they are, but in like 17, 18, they start to become prostitutes.
Yes.
After 3 years in, he started dating my dad on the side, and I found that out. I used it to threaten them, and she wasn't happy about it. She shaved my head. I was like literally 13.
So you should start a spa in Hollywood.
I hate her.
And invite very, very high level producers and see what happens, and then get blackmail on them.
Yes, I hate.
And get yourself into Rush Hour 4.
Oh. Well, Brett is a good friend of mine, actually, very good friend. He just had lunch with Zane because I want him to mentor Zane.
Let's get like you. It's basically there's a lot of female remakes now, so it'd be like you and you need a black woman. So let's find one.
Yes, they can pay us half of the money.
Who's the black woman? We'll save a lot of money, 30% less.
That'd be nice.
We could maybe do you and. See, this is not good. I don't know any black women.
Me and Tiffany Haddish.
You and Tiffany Haddish.
Yes.
Tiffany Haddish and Jiaoying Summers in a Rush Hour 4.
Like a coming to America story, and your grandma's like, a Chinese girl, they poor. Black girl, they poor. Why they know?
Yeah, and you're looking at beautiful women in Beverly Hills with earrings, and then you're taking out a blade.
Yes, cutting it off. My mom is so proud. She goes, they should not call you stupid. I can only call you stupid. They call you stupid. I'll spit on their face. And then she will be watching. My mom is so insane. She'll be watching Diddy thing. She'll be like, that's sad. And then some like a story of like a James Franco getting accused by the girlfriend who said he did something to her, but she didn't agree. My mom's like, bullshit. You're dating him. You want his money. If someone does this to Winston, I will kill her. I'm like, Mom, Jesus. Mom, I don't know. You don't have to verbalize it. Stop.
I'm perfectly comfortable with this conversation because I have no career, but I always like watching your partner over there. He's like, that's an edit.
Yeah, wait, we need to cut something.
You don't cut anything? Oh, absolute respect.
I need to find out, Amos. What species are you, Amos?
We've already talked
about wait. Yeah, so I'm Aussie, but my story is my dad is from small town Australia, and then my mum moved to Australia as a nurse, and one of the Australian policies when foreigners come is they don't let them go to like one city. They used to make them spread across the country as a way to integrate people. And so my mum got moved to a hospital in a small town in Australia, and my dad was like a football player in that town, got injured, met my mum, thought she was hot. They fucked. They had me. They had absolutely nothing in common, like nothing. They had my brother. They divorced, and so I was sort of split my life between very Aussie dad and this Croatian crazy family on my mum's side. And I think anyone who's got like a half family, particularly when they're divorced, is you have like a split personality. Because you have the child you were with one side and the child with the other side. And I, to this day, still feel like I have like this massive European part of my personality. And then this, you know, I like to wear like tighter clothing, and I'm like smoking a cigarette. My legs are crossed like this. I'm eating a fucking baguette or something that's European. And then the other part of me is like, you're fucking gay, mate.
I love
like
that.
an internal thing. Even when I put clothes on some days, I walk in front of the mirror and I'm like, why would you wear that, you pussy? And then I like wear something more like relaxed. And then the European part of me is like, redneck.
I love
So
that.
much self-hate.
I relate to it. Mine is different because I'm part Chinese. My Chinese is very Chinese because I grew up in China.
Yeah.
I came to America when I was 18, and whenever like sometimes I would like get like, glam makeup and my hair and tits out. I'm like, oh, yeah, she's a boss, she's a bitch, she's a boss bitch, and then I'm like, oh my god, you're a attention-seeking hooker. Cover up. Shh, don't talk loud. You can't get any man to marry you. Shh. Like,
That is what happens to anyone with a, like when you're an immigrant or when you got set parents, is you have both their sets of voices.
Yes.
And I've been trying to talk about this on stage a bit lately, which is I want to have in my life, I'd like in my marriage to be able to say to one of my kids, you remind me of your mother, and have that be a compliment. Because when I grew up, the worst thing that can be said to you when you're a kid of divorce is you're just like your father.
Oh my god.
That's never a nice thing.
My mom just put that off. My brother has a daughter. She the mom was not right for him. She's just young and she's sleeping around, and so they never got married. And I basically financially take care of that daughter. And she's 1 year, same year as my son. She's a sweet girl, but obviously she kind of behaves like her mom. Sometimes she just like her brain's a little simple. She got easily triggered. My daughter is a lethal weapon. She's a cold-hearted bitch. She basically, my mom took her phone to. She was playing. Margot, my daughter, was playing games. She just snatched her cousin's phone so fast without making a sound. She just took it and she started playing with Serena's phone, which is my son's, my brother's daughter. Serena, give my phone back. Margot didn't make eye contact. She just playing. She tried to take from Margot. Margot just smashed her on the head like so hard, bam, bam on the head. And she started crying, go to my crying, jumping and crying. Mom, like, stop jumping like your mom, you stupid lazy whore bitch. Like stop jumping like your mom, middle school graduated dumb bitch. Stop jumping like your mom. Get out of my fucking house. Like stop bullying Margot. Margot's like, I took her phone. You can have it now.
Because I don't think I've ever had my dad say to me like, "Oh, you're just like your mum," and it's a nice thing. It's not, you're just like your mum, courteous and friendly to be around. It's always like, you're just like your mother, fucking bitch that doesn't respect me and thinks she's above everything. It's like everything is, when you're a product of divorce.
Oh God.
You learn very early the worst of both of your parents.
Yes.
And then you think, oh my God, that lives in me.
Yeah, that's who I am.
You know, because like you can be really lucky. Like everyone, you know how you see like a kid that's really good looking and their parents are really fucking ugly, and you're like, what a miracle that that part of the DNA and that part of the DNA somehow forged together to create someone good. Okay, same thing for personality. You might be lucky enough to get the best of your mum and the best of your dad, or
the worst.
You could get the worst and just be like a super cunt.
Oh my God.
Of your worst traits. You know, so it's like I always say I got my dad's impatience and my mother's penis. like I got a little dick.
That's funny, but I don't believe your little dick because your girlfriend looks very happy. That's funny. Don't you feel
no dick
like
for me? No, I don't. There's no. In fact, I don't think. Actually, some people in comedy have a big dick, but I think a lot of people. If I had a big dick, I wouldn't be in comedy. I would be so relaxed and not needing to stand on a stage and be like, look at me, you know?
I define a big dick. Sometimes people don't know what is a big or a small dick, and sometimes like people think they don't have a big dick.
All I ever wanted was to take my dick out of my underwear, and it has that spring where it goes and flicks out, and a girl goes like this. Like I used to love in porn, because it's like I'll never have this. Is when a guy's dick would come out, and the girl would be like, that look of shock.
Yeah.
It's like, every look I get when my dick comes out is just sort of like, yep. Yeah, that's. I guess that's a penis. Like it looks clean.
Clean is good.
It's clean.
I like clean.
It's not terribly groomed. That'll do.
I don't like overly groomed dick. I don't like it. I like hairy balls. Like if I lick the balls, I want to save something for later. Like flossing my teeth. Like afternoon, I'm like, I miss my man. Oh, babe. Oh, you know.
This is what I love about you having your partner here. It makes it more fun for me watching you floss your teeth with his pubes, and he's like on a laptop like that.
Yeah.
That won't make the edit.
That's what he understands all my crazy. He's like, well, she really do enjoy the dick. You know, like I just like.
But my girlfriend is from like a well-to-do German family. So the way I met my girlfriend, her dad booked me for a corporate gig. And they have like an old money steel factory.
Ooh,
and they booked me
German.
for this corporate, and I went, and she was helping run the event. And we got really drunk. And the dad was like, my daughter, she lives in LA. You should take her out sometime. You should fuck my daughter because, you know, she lives in LA, and better the devil you know than the devil you don't. And
Yeah,
I think
he's smart.
And I think he was he's like joking. And then she drove me back to the airport in an official capacity. And I was like, look, I'll meet up with you, you know, sometime if I don't know anyone in LA. And we started seeing each other gradually. And then I got booked by that company again for way more money. And that's how I knew. I was like, okay, this girl really likes me. And I turned up. And all of a sudden, the dad wasn't so happy, I think, that I'm dating the daughter. Because you could see he was like, maybe fuck the guy, but he's a clown.
He just saw you are the distraction. Like he knew you are a nice guy, but he didn't know.
And we get on really well, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know when this will be up, so I probably would have proposed by this time. I just asked him. I was like, I'm gonna, marry a daughter. But do you know how often he will say this to me? He goes, "How long do you think remain a jester? Because comedy is cool, yeah, it's cool and good fun, and you travel, but." There's not so much money, and you're 34, and by now no Netflix, so maybe it was a good time, and now you quit, and you work for me to sell steel. And I go, I'm not really driven by money. And he goes, yeah, but Annika likes, she likes to ski, and that's not fucking cheap. So if you want to go to Vail, you better hurry up. I should have gone for a Chinese girl, though, because, the German Empire and the Western Empire is a thing of the past. I should have gone
I stuck
Chinese.
with the German too.
I'm German.
He won't eat my pussy unless I take a shower.
That is a lie. And
Really?
It's completely the reverse. She doesn't want me to if she doesn't shower because she feels insecure. It has nothing to do with me. I'll let the go big online, but not here. This is truth.
He's fact checking live. Huh?
Well, you kind of don't like to eat my pussy when I don't take a shower. Yeah, because I was taking.
That's unusual because
lithium.
Germans usually, very earthy.
Yeah,
They're
I was
Waldorf.
taking.
They're very Waldorf about it.
Yes.
I want to taste the hike. Yeah, I like when I know that a woman has had more than 10,000 steps. It proves that she has active lifestyle.
Yes, she's walking.
She's earthy.
Also, I have an honest question to ask Amos. I am a communist Chinese peasant, very proud of who I am. And I also very self-aware. After I start dating this man, I gained 20 pounds. I go from the girl who's very hot to the nice auntie who's cunty, like the older auntie. And
You keep saying you keep telling everyone you're thick.
Yeah, I'm thick now. But I instead of trying to lose weight, I'm getting a new personality. Less cunty, more like...
Are you getting jolly?
Yeah, more like smiling.
I do think she seems happier of late.
Yeah.
So that's a compliment to the man over here.
I don't smile. I don't eat when I was skinny.
You should start doing those mukbang videos online where you eat.
I just eat to get paid to eat.
What? Yeah, what's the point
Can we
of...
eat together? I can show you Chinese food and teach you how to eat chicken
I just
feet.
want you to be one of those little fat Chinese boys that's like, he's just eating noodles.
I'm serious, Amos. It will be very funny because you know culture so well. If we do a show, you and I just go to different restaurants. Starve is like one time I'll be showing you Asian cuisine, and next one you show me European food and stuff like really things like that's white. And so we just basically go to a restaurant, we eat there for free, and we will film something and have a conversation.
You had me at free.
Yeah.
You
I'm
really,
serious.
you really
if
have
we do
me
it
at
well
free.
on YouTube and we just get to a network, and I think it'll be very fun. It's just like all over the world.
That's
We can
only,
pay to
only
eat for
if you
free.
can commit to
Eat for
putting a
free.
bit more weight on.
Well, I'll just
Because you really, do you feel bad about it? You do a bit of
for
bulimia?
sure. Yeah.
I love a woman that's willing to work for a husband
I'm
like
honest, you know, like if I get tired of my food, I'll just do that. But don't do it, girls. You can be happy. It's just the way you are. I can never be
that.
happy.
I was quarter bulimic once, which is where you just eat it and spit it out.
Yeah, I do
couldn't
that
I couldn't
when I had
vomit it.
to.
I would just and then spit.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. Because
like a puppy.
and like that's not that's why I have respect for bulimics is that they at least got it down and did the hard work of getting it up again.
Yes, I would do it, but don't do it, guys. This is toxic.
not-
I'm toxic. It's not for normal, healthy, beautiful people. It's for toxic.
We're anti-bulimia, obviously.
Yes.
you know.
Then, do you like that?
But what is for a country that has been through starvation? What is more of a success story than eating and vomiting it back up again? That is
Yes, I'm winning.
You won.
Yeah,
and we wouldn't say that bulimia is winning. It's very clear. We just want to say that Jiaoying has come from a
hungry.
culture that was at one point struggling.
My
to
mom
get
had no food.
And you know what? Let her celebrate the success that
Yeah,
you've
she
had now.
basically, my mom said that she has two brothers that they go to school because they have to go to school so they can eat. There's not enough food. So she was just looking at the food on the counter. Like she's jumping up and my grandma would hit her with the fan. It's not for you. You don't have a penis. You don't deserve food.
But out of the anorexics and the bulimics, I definitely would fit more into the bulimic thing because I don't have the discipline for anorexia.
I don't. No. I'll just. I'll be happy at size 0. I don't want to go to 00. I don't have enough energy.
What's a 00?
00 is like smaller than a size 0.
no,
like
no,
they're just like flat. Like
No, that's
skinny.
out anyway. That's the Kate Moss era.
Yes.
That's like heroin.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
Yeah.
You actually look.
I'm a 4
I
now.
think you look great. You look healthy.
Size 4. With all Zane
Don't you
trying to
think?
feed me. He trying to
Yeah.
give me chicken sandwich every night. I'm like, I don't order. He ordered 2. He's like,
People want a little bit of, it's something to hold.
I can't leave him
He's getting
anymore
horny.
because he's like literally holding me down with food. Well, anyways, I think I'm happy bigger now, but I'm gonna go back to the gym and go back to skinnier. But whatever, I enjoy eating.
Yeah.
I enjoy this.
Well, I got gout in the last year since I was in America.
You just keep eating in America?
I just from drinking and eating, I got gout. Like I have a sore toe, and I did So I took a blood test. Because my girlfriend, every time I go back to Australia, because I don't have healthcare in America, when I go back to Australia, first thing I do within the week is I give urine, shit, blood, and semen.
Love it.
And just get everything tested on the government
love
dime.
that.
And it is funny to walk into the doctor's office with like 4 bags and you just dump that down. And of my test, they said, you've got gout because of you've been eating real bad food. And then with my semen, they were like, you at this point can't impregnate a woman because your semen is too thick. So my sperm is alive but trapped in goo.
Oh no.
It can't get out.
Oh my God, they had to fight.
So it's like the doors are locked on the reproduction car.
Okay, so it's birth control for free.
This is what my girlfriend said. She goes, if that test is true, I can get off my birth control
Yeah,
medication.
it's
so
good.
She's so positive.
I love that. I just
She
love
always
positive.
sees the good side to everything.
That's a pathway to a happy life is when the woman is positive.
She
I'm
is-
trying to be more positive. I start to be more positive.
It's it can be a bit annoying though, positivity, like particularly for us comedians. Like
we need a vent.
I went to a hotel with her once, and she's like she's like Disney positive, and that fucks me off occasionally. She opened this, made me sick. This is a real thing, and she didn't even know I was awake. She opened the window in Munich at this place we were staying, and it was like out in like the forest. And she opens it, and she goes, "Oh, good morning, little birdies." And I wanted to kill her and throw her out of the window.
Too much happiness in her childhood.
I don't know. And then I started being like, how can I be such a hateful person that hearing her say, "Good morning, little birdies. What a wonderful day." That got me like, shut up.
I don't see them. They run away from me. Like they know I'm gonna eat them. Like they wouldn't.
Yeah, you could be cast as like a cruel aunt in a Disney, like the
For sure,
good-looking cruel
I can
aunt.
be the evil one. Like Zing pissed me off. He's like, when I vent about someone being a bitch, they're like, well, maybe she had a bad day. I'm like,
I certainly wouldn't want you to turn on me.
I wouldn't.
in comedy?
I wouldn't. I respect you way too much. Like for me, it's like when I admire someone, they are my friends, even though they
Yes.
don't like me. I'm like a bitch. I don't have to be your friend. Like if I admire someone's talent, especially what I do, I know how hard it is.
Yes.
Like I know someone is so great at what they do. I'm like I just respect them. I want to give them everything I have.
I can't get over your doing comedy in, you know, a next language in a different culture like this and then you're at JFL and you're on the variety list. It's astonishing what you've been able to do.
Thank you.
And you're just funny.
Thank you so much. I wish people know how smart I am in Chinese, but with my English getting better, they would gradually. It's just like
This is funny you say this because I have a friend from Venezuela who was he did like satire in Venezuela. He's like he was like a Jon Stewart of Venezuela, and he had to leave, and then he came to Australia, and then all of his material was like, "Hey, you guys like a tomato sauce and the
so sad.
pies, right?" And he was really funny.
Yes.
But he once said to me, "Some of you don't respect me because you think I'm just like doing easy jokes." He's like, "But in my country, I'm very smart. I need you to know.
Yeah.
I'm doing this in another fucking language."
Yes.
So if you'll just excuse me that I don't have the complete grip
Yes.
of being able to use your language in a
Yes.
way that's at the highest level. He's like, "But I'm doing it in a second language and basically better than you. So get your fucking head in."
I remember one time I got bullied. You know that person. I'll tell their name after the podcast. I was on a show, on a lineup, and I was basically, it's kind of like a lineup show at fancy bars, and you do it just to run new things. But they do have good comics on it. And everyone is doing 8, I'm doing 15, and I was the last person. I wouldn't say a headliner, if nobody cares.
Yes.
But I remember I got in the green room, and this guy, he's like, "Why are you doing comedy? You don't even speak English. Like people just look at you laughing because you're a joke, not because you're funny. Like it's just embarrassing." I'm like, "And you're opening for me. How sad?" And I walked away.
That's good. That's nice. Why are you even doing comedy if you don't speak English?
Yeah, like what you doing? People are laughing at you because you are stupid, not because you are funny. I'm like, "Mom?" Like,
So in
whatever.
Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Maybe if you were like, so he's essentially saying that everyone in the crowd is just like, look at this fucking, look, she can't even, she's a big fucking clown.
Yeah, I mean, like you're doing the same show as a clown, like, and I'm doing longer than you. My face is bigger on the flyer, bitch.
I mean, the first time I saw you were just, I walked into the improv and you were just screaming something. All I could hear was, dick, sucking dick. I suck a dick. And I was like, this is for me. I don't know what's going on here, but I like this.
It's honest. I'm very excited to get my English better so I can actually tackle the topics that I'm willing to do. Like, what do you do? Like, which I truly admire. So yeah, I mean, my boyfriend was like,
I do
"Oh my god,
high-end racism." That's what I do.
I love it." Like, I remember my boyfriend's like, "Oh my god, I can really see me and you and Amos and his girlfriend double date because because whenever you are on stage, me and him always sneak out to watch you live, to watch you in person. Even like the past week, right? But like, we just love geopolitical things that's actually smart and make people think, and then we're just like, "Oh my god!" And then we met her.
Well, we do as foreigners. Like we were talking a little bit about some. We're talking about your tattoo.
Yes.
And about this one about Woo.
Yeah, Empress Woo. Because I have
Empress Woo.
her. That was the darkest time. When I married my ex, like I brought like around 800K money I made from finance, and it was pretty good. I was 26, I had money, not a lot.
I have no money. This is crazy.
But like I was having the finance income to support me trying to do acting.
Comedy?
No,
No,
I
from
wasn't
acting.
a comedian.
Okay.
I wasn't acting. I was in finance.
You're a finance person.
I was in.
You're on that TV show,
hedge fund.
Billions.
Yes, like I was the one who connected the ultra rich and to get a green card to invest in things. Like I was able to support myself, take care of my family, and pay for my expensive acting classes, driving nice cars, living in nice places. And I married him. He's so rich that I was convinced to give up my work, give up my job, and he was so into art and film, and he was bankrolling a show for me. But obviously, I wasn't pretty enough to be the lead for Asian film because my skin was too dark, my cheeks too big, my jaw too big. I'm not pretty for the whatever it is. It was when we got divorced, I realized that I gave up my job. Like I financially don't have any freedom anymore. Even though I got divorced with the 2 kids, the money I brought in the marriage, like I have nothing. I can barely pay my mortgage. So I felt like I have nothing left, and that's why like I started doing comedy, and I knew there's no plan B. That's why I bought the club. I bought my comedy club first week after I got on my open mic. I'm like, okay, I suck. I don't speak English.
Yeah.
The only way for us to fucking pull this off is to be on stage every single day, 10 hours a day, until that I know what I'm doing. So I bought a club. I drove to Melrose. I found a storefront. I called them. I called the Asian people to renovate it because they don't know it's legal to take a break. So I had this thing ready. I was giving out flyers at the comedy store open mic, and if you're like you're gonna open a club, that's a joke. You're an open micer.
Dude, sometimes I live in Playa Vista near the beach.
Oh, I used
and if
to
I get
live
a
there.
gig sometimes in Flappers, I cancel because traffic is 50 minutes.
Yeah, it's too much.
That's my level of preparedness.
But
To try and get myself, and you built a club.
I bought
and
it.
then this tattoo, right?
Yeah, so
this is Empress Woo, who's
That's her name.
is the first and only Chinese female emperor.
Yeah, she's the only female emperor. And in Tang Dynasty, I have this on my like where my heart, the blood pumps is. I got a divorce. I lost every single money, all the stocks
Because she was
I
like
invested.
vicious.
Vicious. She was one of the most impressive person I've ever
Yes.
known.
To get to the imperial court and then make it to the top.
Yes. She was, I have that here because I wanted to do the impossible. Is I have zero money. I have 2 kids, and I'm older. I can't find myself a rich man because I'm not single anymore. I have 2 kids. If I was just by myself, broke, I'll find a rich guy and just like just the kind of like transition into the next thing I'm doing. But with the kids, I can't. If I have a rich guy taking care of the kids, they'll be abusive towards me, like controlling, because I don't want the kids to see me being controlled. So I have to make it happen.
What I
Comedy's the
love
only
about
way
that,
out.
like Woo is her name, right?
Yeah, Woo is her
Is
name. And this
Drunk
is,
women around the world, when they're having a fun time and they're independent,
Yeah.
what do they say?
Woo, yeah, and this is Zhao. It pronounced as Zhao.
Right.
This character, she made it. She became an emperor. She wanted a name for her dynasty, and she goes through all the dictionary. She's like, there's no word is worthy of me. So she made that word. It's 日月空. It's a sun and the moon above the sky. She said my power is above everything, above the sun and the moon.
You
and
should
the sky.
get that. This should be you should have that and call it, I'm a Woo girl, right?
Yes, we should do
Because
it.
that's deep down intrinsically when a girl on a pedal bike in Nashville goes woo.
Yes.
What she's essentially saying is, it's me.
Yes, I love
I'm
it.
having fun. I'm doing my own thing.
Yes.
And that starts from Empress Woo.
Empress
in
Woo.
what year is this?
It's in Tang Dynasty. It's around 2,000 years ago.
You should play it. Maybe you could
I
play
would love
Woo
to do the
in
movie
Hollywood.
to play her.
Wouldn't that be your dream?
Yeah. Also, she was very understanding. She made her prime minister was a woman, and she made women legal to read, and she just brought all the culture. Everything was at its best. Like she's just ahead of her time. No one like her can ever, But she just is.
I have one political tattoo, but
Yeah.
it's,
Everything's about her.
It's the picture of Donald Trump.
Oh, love it, love it. So, Amos, what is the worst thing your mom ever said to you?
So many. Love my mum to death. Couldn't have done what I've done in my life. Mum is mean as fuck. So, I mean, from the first stage, she used to have a saying to my brother and I, which was, if you stink, if you fail, if you are dumb, no one will ever love you, including your mother. Boys that reek, that do not put on their deodorant, no one will ever love them because you stinky, stinky boys. This is like age 5. So I have like terrified. If I don't have deodorant, I'll have a fucking meltdown to this day because my mum's voice is in there, which is she used to come around and go, you smell putrid.
You should make a deodorant brand.
Putrid.
You should make a deodorant brand of "Don't piss off your
She
Croatian
said,
mom."
dude, she's... My mum is like, Croatian mother. She's all over the map. We have a relationship of, and this is like still in me to this day. Say the worst thing you can to hurt my feelings, and then an hour later, she's like, "Who's my boy, my?" And you are done. You lived inside my womb. You came out of me, and you break my heart every day.
Oh my God!
You are a failure despite everything I've ever done, you mean bastard. And then 2 hours later, she'll just send me a meme and go, isn't this funny? And aren't you the most amazing boy? Mummy loves you.
Oh my God!
But what she mostly did to hurt me is she had kids again at 50. And, when your mum has IVF at 50, it is like she's looked at my life and gone, I need to do this again.
And
You
she's
know what I
gonna
mean?
be.
We want a couple engineers or something.
She just wanted to. Also, they are nicer to the new kids because they are older now.
Yeah, well, she she has money now. So we had no money growing up. Now she has money, and so she's got these two kids, and they live on a apartment complex. And the bottom floor near the ocean is a cafe. Their whole life is they have a tab at the cafe, and they just go downstairs.
Oh my
Their
God.
breakfast at the cafe.
Oh
they
my
sail. So they're
happy.
like rich kids,
Rich, happy kids.
because she married into she's like started dating a rich guy,
That's nice.
and so they have I can't relate to them in any.
Yeah, it's a different generation.
Or I do. She's still mean, and she'll be like screaming at them.
Yeah,
And
my
it's
mom the same way
It's
too.
a really weird experience to watch your mum parent again, because it's almost like going back to your childhood and you're watching at the back. And I interject sometimes, like, leave him alone.
Yeah, I love it. Last night when my mom screamed at my son's my brother's young daughter, like I can see my childhood again, but I'm
Yes.
just laughing at
It's
the
very
back end.
therapeutic
I'm
because
like,
you go,
wow.
oh, yeah, that's why I'm a bit like that.
Yeah,
'Cause-
I'm like, wow, that's why I yell, or like whenever like Zing say something, I feel like he's blaming me. I got blamed for existing. Like I'm like when I breathe, I'm like, why you breathe so heavy? You got fat now? Like, why are you breathing? I'm like, but I'm alive. She goes, why don't you die? You know, like girls die. Someone got hit by a car, you know, get hit. You don't pay attention. Why do you pay attention when you cross the road? Why? And then she won't even understand how mean that is.
Yeah, she just like, listen, my mum gave me this thing about accomplishments are everything. And without accomplishments,
Same here. My
you'll
mom
be
is the
nothing.
same thing.
And so that does make you want to work hard to do things. But
Yeah.
at the same time, when things aren't happening,
Yes.
like she wants me to quit stand up now. She's like, it's beyond a joke. It's embarrassing. But
My mom's like, you don't have an Emmy. You don't have a special on Netflix. Like you know, I don't call yourself a comedian. Say you want to be a comedian. I said, but I'm a comedian, mom. She goes, we don't say that. If you're not Picasso, you're not painter. Shh.
But I mean, listen, that's not bad. She wants you to be like Richard Pryor, a kid from a bordello that goes on to be the greatest.
Yeah. Well,
Reach for
I can be the
stars.
Chinese Richard Pryor. Well, next is what was the biggest adjustment for you once you moved from Australia to America?
100%. The healthcare worry. The food is terrible. People being positive. So I thought people were taking the piss when they're like, "Hey man, great job. That's awesome that you got that. You know, if you need my help with anything, I'll help you. Or you're doing great."
Mm-hmm.
In Australia, no one. If you say like, "I'm a comedian," everyone will be like, "Okay, everyone's a fucking comedian."
Yeah.
Like, you know, you're never going to make it. Relax, dude. Go back to law school.
Yeah.
We don't like anyone who's trying to succeed. You've got to talk yourself down. And America is about talking yourself up. And I find that very hard.
Yes,
I find it very hard to say, I'm good.
Oh, very
Book me
hard.
for something.
Yes, it's the Chinese. Like you don't talk about you. Like you're nothing, and unless you're like the biggest thing.
Well, in
ever.
China, the idea of the individual doesn't even really exist like it does
No.
in America. You're part of the collective. So to just say, I'm here and I want you to give me this job because I'm going to be great is so not in the Australian DNA. But like, I'm trying to give that a go.
I'm very proud of you. Newsworthy or dumpster fire? Amos is gonna decide. Let's go.
Okay.
All right, first article is going to be Kim Jong-un bans hot dogs in North Korea. Cooking them are now an act of treason.
All right. So basically, it's he's seeing this as you love America too much if you have a hot dog. And before people make fun of Kim Jong-un, I would like to recognize that there was a time, I don't know whether you're in America at this time, but do you remember when France didn't want to go to war with Iraq, with America, that America was so fucking angry that they stopped calling them French fries and called them freedom fries? You know that?
That's
how petty
funny.
America was, is they called them freedom fries because they thought, fuck the French if they're not going to support us at
Sounds
war.
like the thing Trump would do.
So so Kim Jong Un is just doing the same thing here. He's going, fuck America, hot dogs. You know, that's against our country. Unless he calls them, I don't know, like
Spicy beef
Korean
stew,
missile sticks or
beef dog stew.
It's because of the rising popularity in South Korea of the U.S. dish.
Of course.
It's like sausage. It's not even the hot dogs as we know it. It's like more like sausages. But just because it's popular in South Korea, it's like, nope.
Oh, it's because of South Korea too. So
It's rising
the
popularity in
fried.
South Korea is now like, and now it's transferring.
I think it could also just be because there isn't any left.
Yeah.
Or he's just got them all. He 100%, because he loves, dude, it's just him and Dennis Rodman eating all the last hot dogs in the fucking country he has.
He has them. Next one.
Or maybe because he thinks it's gay for the population to suck on a hot dog or something.
Yeah.
And he was
someone that was dead for 2 minutes and didn't want to leave. What I saw on the other side was beyond belief.
well. I'd like to believe that's true.
Yeah.
I don't have anything funny to say about that, but God, I hope so.
2 minutes.
You know?
Dead for 2 minutes. Woman who was pronounced dead for 2 minutes revealed shocking discovery of what she saw on the other side. She was lifeless in a hospital bed, officially pronounced dead for 2 minutes.
Wow.
When she supposedly felt pulled from her body and entered a tunnel of light where she met the blue-skinned beings
Avatar?
she told to Need You Know. And 49-year-old artist was in a hospital after losing her baby and rushed to the emergency room for surgery due to complications. She was in and out of consciousness, so this is a story.
So heaven is the Smurfs.
Yeah. Smurfs.
She met the avatar of the Smurfs.
Yes.
You could just do an ayahuasca trip and get the same.
Yes. Yeah.
That woman should be on suicide watch. That sounds like a woman who's going to jump off a building and be like, oh, when I land on the floor, I'm going to wake up in reality. That's like Inception.
Have you done it? The mushroom?
Ayahuasca?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I want to do it.
I'm no interest.
I don't know, but I'm bipolar.
I don't want to meet. Everyone keeps talking about like there's these cosmic entities out there, and we can go and dance. You know, that's what it is. I'm going to go meet the creators of the universe. How do we know they're not demons? I don't want them into my postcode of my DNA. The only drug for me is caffeine.
Yeah, I drink a lot of coffee.
Caffeine and booze. I do not want to open up my. I don't know what's in there, Jiaoying.
I'm afraid I'm bipolar. I may become my grandmother. She went run out crazy naked one time, and she went whole psychotic breakdown.
Yeah, I don't think I have the mental strength to go there.
I know I'm weak. Like I'm a fine line between me and crazy.
Also, I always feel like with it, it's always the same kind of person. Maybe I'd do one, but like I'd have to do it with someone like you. I don't want to go with like hippie guys in Birkenstocks, happy people that are going on like a mission and a journey. I can't.
No.
I don't want to cross into a new dimension with them because I hate them in this dimension.
Yes, I don't want extremely happy.
Like, what if I live a new lifetime in another time parallel with this fucking cunt?
Oh,
no, thanks.
Everyone's happy and dancing. Johnson shuts store on House vote before September on releasing Epstein file.
Yeah, look, my visa's currently being debated whether it's going to be accepted for another 3 years. So I got to side with Trump on this one. No, Epstein there was no client list and he was never on it. So exactly, let's move on.
DOJ is going to delete all of the files.
I think
they have enough time to delete it. Yeah, it never happened. It never happened.
No, we don't need to open up that can of worms.
Jon Stewart blasts CBS on the Daily Show for canceling Stephen Colbert and the Late Show.
Yeah.
You are fucking wrong.
I did see on the Late Show, they just had like a bunch of other prominent
all the other talk show hosts.
Yeah, all other talk show hosts for all.
I think they're all wrong, and I think Donald Trump didn't do anything wrong. And again, when my visa gets reviewed in the next 2 weeks, I just want to be on the record for saying.
Yes. Yeah, Amos wants his visa.
If all the Late Show hosts do go, I would, because they say it's Trump that's done it.
I can see you hosting
a
late night show.
I couldn't do a late night show.
But you can though. You are so knowledgeable with everything.
I think I'd like Donald Trump Jr. to get the show.
Oh,
just a young
that's
Don.
Interesting. That's
Why not?
interesting.
Like, let's get some conservative figures.
Xiaoping, talking about my favorite.
Yeah, so this article is about a guy who canceled a date on a girl because he found out that she doesn't drink.
She's what?
She's a lame single guy. Last minute cancels on a date.
Well, because she's sober.
Tells me everything I need to know. Basically, he found out after reading this that she doesn't drink, so he canceled the date.
Well, our brother Wyatt is very happy with his girlfriend don't drink. If you love someone, you accept what they do, what they don't do.
Dude, that's my fucking dream. Women drinks are like $25 each.
I know, so expensive.
So you just get them to have water the whole time. So a 3 cocktail dinner at a steakhouse, we're talking $75 saved. Also, there's nothing worse than, from my experience, any of my girlfriends that have been big drinkers, at that 3rd glass of wine, starting to get pretty lippy.
Yeah.
It's a real liability at the party.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had an ex-girlfriend when I worked at a law firm who started to just run mouths at the partners. So I would have loved if she could have saved me the money and the embarrassment.
Yes.
I had one girlfriend who would just like go up to partners at law firms and be like, "Your wife is cheating on you."
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Who are you here with?
Look at the kiss cam.
Who let this crazy intern in here? This bitch.
Who is she?
The fuck? She's like wearing my name tag. Like,
you are learning a lot from your girlfriend.
My girlfriend doesn't drink now.
Nice.
And she's like, and that's because sometimes you do just want to go out and get I've never really liked going out and getting fucked up with my partner though.
Yeah, I feel like we just like to be like sober together and like giggle and like watch a show or like talk and snuggle.
Yeah,
like snuggle is a big thing for me.
Yeah, a couple of drinks. But anyway, this guy's a clown. He's obviously got money to burn, I think.
Yeah,
That's a dream. But no one drinks anymore also.
Yeah, it's
booze is dead, unfortunately.
I feel like the younger generation is not, like you talked about, you know, the younger generation.
Yeah, comedy clubs are going to fold because we rely on selling booze and no one wants to get drunk anymore. Turns out having fortified toxic spirits that it could clean things isn't good inside your stomach.
Maybe they should sell hot dogs since it's banned in North Korea.
What else we got?
Wait. Ooh. Learn Chinese. Okay, learn Chinese. Savage Chinese lesson with Jiaoying. I'm teaching Amos Chinese. He's gonna go to Asia and conquer Asia.
Well, the segment says, what's a popular expression in Australia? I can teach you how to say it in Chinese. Don't know if you've seen the demographics of Australia recently, but that is just Chinese.
Yes, tell me the thing you in Australian, and like you can teach me Australian impression. I can teach you in Chinese.
So, some Australian phrases that are like iconic. One of them is, this expression you use if it's telling a person like, let's get going, let's just do it. The expression is, we're not here to fuck spiders.
We're not here to fuck spiders.
Yeah. So you'd be like, the way you would use this expression is if you got to work and someone just started working immediately and they'd go, God, look at this guy. You go, yeah, mate, I'm working. We're not here to fuck spiders. We're here to do work. So how would you say that in Chinese?
撸开膀子干. That's a Chumao impression. 撸开膀子干. 撸开 膀子 干. It's basically like put your sleeve up and roll your arms, start fucking working in the camp,
but how would
labor
you,
camp.
But how would you actually say don't fuck a spider in China? Like we're here to not fuck spiders.
我们不是来这里操蜘蛛的. We're not coming here to fuck spiders.
It's my favorite of the Australian.
What's the second one?
The second one is that looks like a dog's breakfast. That's something like really messy and ugly and untidy.
这是狗的早餐.
That's a dog's breakfast?
Yes. 这是狗的早餐. Yeah, this is dog's breakfast.
Okay. Now, obviously, the most important Australian phrase of all is cunt.
Cunt.
Now, you can use that across many, many forms. In Australia, this is a nice word. That's been hard for me in America, is that cunt is a nice word in Australia. So I'd come up to you after the show and say, Jiaoying, you're a funny cunt.
Oh, thank you.
You're a good cunt.
In Chinese, it's 傻逼.
Shabby?
Stupid cunt. 傻逼.
What's a good one?
牛逼. Cows of a cunt. It means it's big.
Cheers.
Nobi.
Nyobi is like means cheer celebration, like someone's like a badass, the baddest badass.
Nobi.
Nyo means cow, B means vagina. So cow's vagina because it's big and grand. It's so big.
Is that what it really
Yeah,
is?
it's huge. It's a big deal.
Nobi.
Nyobi is like the most iconic Chinese phrase. And the worst one is like a fuck your mom. It's like 操你妈.
So what? There are Chinese guys that will they'll be out with their friends and it's like, what's she like? And you'd be like, Nobi. And what I love about you and I is that we both came to America. We've both tried to marry into some money.
I know. I try to marry Chinese money. That's not right. That's a lot
of people talk shit about gold digging, but in an economy this unfair and unbalanced, that's the real way to redistribute wealth.
Yeah, but you can identify as a gold.
Good looking enough to fuck into the upper classes to spread the money around.
Yes. Yeah. This is good.
That's what it's about.
Well, we're good to get some advice for Amos is giving advice. Savage advice from Jiaoying and Amos. Zing.
All right.
Yes.
Kellyanne starts with Kellyanne J. I got stuck taking summer school classes, but on the bright side, my professor is really hot. I need some summer excitement. Should I go for it?
I mean,
yes.
Whatever happened to? I felt like that used to be a big thing with university professors.
Yeah.
Would have like the young hot girl in the front row, and the professors were always fucking. And this seems like a time-honored American tradition that's gone away. And I think Kellyanne should bring this back. This is the summer of old America.
Exactly. I really feel like Kellyanne, you should be the person who, I mean, when someone is filled with knowledge and if they happen to be hot, I would love to fuck them.
Yeah, like she goes in there with like a J. Crew sweater, boobs are out, she drops the pen. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Is in the modern world, everyone has an iPad, so there's no dropping of the pencil. as a way. So you've got to you drop the Apple
weed pen,
pencil,
the weed pen.
You drop your vape pen, you bend over, you show the professor your tits.
Yeah, exactly.
And then don't be a rat.
Yeah.
If you are going to have fun with your professor, don't blackmail him or anything like that. Just have some fun.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree. We were next one thing.
All right, Justin M. Wade. I am on the dating apps, but I don't know what pictures to use. I don't go out much, and I feel creepy taking a bunch of selfies. All my current pictures I no longer look like me, but I'm not trying to catfish anyone. As a single guy in my mid-30s, what should I do to get updated quality photos that aren't awkward?
I think you should be rich. And then it doesn't matter what the photographs are, and catfish with AI, and then you look ugly as shit on the date, but you take her to an expensive restaurant, and then suddenly she doesn't really care.
You just got hotter.
The catfish only counts if you're poor.
Yeah, the points of the Michelin stars are gonna push up your hotness.
If you look like shit compared to your photographs and you're poor, then it's like a real big issue. But if you roll up in a Rolls Royce, and you look ugly as hell, no one's going to care about that.
Yeah.
Also, you can just AI. I don't know if you saw this. There's all these big influencers on the Instagram now, and they're all AI creations. They're not even real people.
Oh my god!
So you could just
they're fake people.
Fake people, yeah.
Oh my god!
No, like big influencers now are just completely AI generated. So like now pimps on the internet, like if you're Andrew Tate, you don't even need real girls anymore for cam girls. You can actually just get digital girls who are going to do this stuff for you that exist in. So my point is that everything's fake.
Yeah.
I'm sure you got a couple of photos. You'll be okay.
Just or email to teamjiaoying@gmail.com. I'll retouch for you. Not too much, but still look like hot enough for them to swipe you. But then when they see you, not as hot, but if you have a personality, you can make up for it. Because you have to be like hot enough for them to like willing to see you. You have to like get them in a cage.
Or you could get a headshot by doing something criminal and you get a mugshot.
Oh yeah.
And that's kind of hot
like
for
Luigi.
some women.
Yeah, they like it.
Shoot a healthcare CEO.
Yes. Yeah,
that's how I think. You want to get American pussy? I don't know if that affects my visa also. Don't kill a healthcare CEO.
Don't kill a healthcare CEO.
But Mangioni's doing pretty good.
Luigi is good.
So.
What's the next thing?
All right, Jessica Rose. I went through my boyfriend's phone when he was in the shower and I saw something I'm suspicious of. How do I bring it up without him knowing I went through his phone?
I mean, he's gone. I think you just got to say I went through the phone.
Screenshot the suspicious one, identify the person he's texting, find her on Instagram, create a Finsta and then mess with her, and you can get more information, and then you can use it to guilt trip him for a long time until he break.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't. I didn't want to dog the boys. My girlfriend once was in my Instagram, and she was like, "You're messaging all these women who message you after shows." And I was like, yeah, it's called fan engagement.
Yes,
like
it's
I need to keep my audience. And she goes, I knew you'd say that. So I did enough research to show that you don't message back almost any of the men and you don't message any of the fat girls back. So apparently the only ticket sales that matter to you are attractive girls. I'm like, you got me here. Did not expect for you to put together a graph.
Wow, she outsmart
She did a pie chart of what a pig I am.
Yeah, she German you out.
Do not ever do anything.
She gassed you up.
To an administrative German girl.
No, yeah, her brain's too calm. She already did all the calculation before she went crazy.
Well, that's me.
Tour dates. Amos.
I don't really have any. I've got Charlotte, North Carolina, Greenville, South Carolina, and Nashville. But I don't know if you've got any fans in Edinburgh, but I'm going to the Edinburgh Fringe.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you running your hour or doing a one-person show?
I'm just doing one-person show. I'm trying to come up with a new one.
Broadway?
I'd love to bring it. That's my dream for American stand-up comedy is to do things like Colin Quinn does, like one-man shows.
Oh,
like
I love that.
Yeah,
my origin story we are filming in October, and then I'm writing my one-woman show.
What do you mean by this origin story? You're filming like a show about your life?
It's like my comedy, my stand-up is most about my life, and the special I did earlier this year is some of the jokes I wrote and combined with crowd work. So my origin story of my life, I've been touring that haven't been canned, is basically my life story from growing up to come to Kentucky, come to Hollywood, and to now as a single mother. So I wanted to basically, my second special be just about my life, no crowd work, nothing. I'm writing a book about it. I'm a memoir. How do I pronounce it?
Memoir.
Memoir.
Now,
I think.
Myanmar is a place
Myanmar.
white men go to fuck.
Yes, or like landmines where Princess Diana pretend to walk on it with her heels. I'm like, girl, you don't have a feet missing. No, you're safe. And I want to write into also a Broadway one woman show, like a Broadway show, like a theater, because I'm a theater person.
I really think you got to do something with this Woo thing. I'm fascinated.
Movie about the Empress
Yeah, I
Woo.
think
It's
that's
like
excellent.
Napoleon, like she was so crazy. I have to tell you more about her. Yeah, I'm on tour. Yes, Denver, September 5th, Pasadena, September 10th, and Detroit, September 12th, 13th, Lexington, Kentucky, September 19th, 20th, Houston, September 26th, 27th, Bloomington, Indiana, October 3rd and 4th, Eugene, Oregon, October 9th, October 10th, Portland, Oregon, and October 11th, Seattle, and Neptune. That's where I'm filming my special. Make sure you come to support me, Seattle. Well, there's more dates at jiaoyingcomedy.com. Come find me out and make sure you follow Amos Gills.
Ciao.
Awesome.
It's been good.
We did it. Just cancel something to make sure the visa and me not being canceled. We're good.